You okay? You still there? I'm sorry, did I actually wake you up myself? I was just checking. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I was just trying to check in on you, because, it's getting pretty late here. Just seemed like a really nice spot to, just lay down and chill out, relax a bit. Right near the beach. One of my favorite places to be. Aside from my bedroom and near my computer and phone and, all the electric stuff is. Anyway, it just seemed like a really nice idea to just come over here and chill out, relax, unwind a bit, maybe just get away from all of the stuff going on, Have you enjoyed your time here? Has it all been well for you? I'm glad to hear that. That's really reassuring to know. Thank you for letting me know that. Man, it's just really beautiful here, isn't it? Yeah, it's so picturesque, and it's something I like to do sometimes when I'm well, not just sometimes, all the time when I'm on my computer and I just play like loops online of audio from beaches and rivers and waterfalls and oceans and stuff like that. Just kind of keeps me calm, At least it helps keep the anxiety at bay. Makes me feel peace and, stuff like that. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not kind of rambling on too much here. I hope not, I'm not trying to bore you or kind of, sound like some kind of obnoxious philosopher or something like... Oh, right, sorry. Just wanted to be sure. I'm really grateful that you agreed to kind of just hang out here. It seemed like a really nice place to be, Wonderful, relaxing place for us to just chill out and hug each other and keep each other warm in our embraces and stuff like that, I guess. It really does make me feel at ease. Are you feeling at ease as well? That is wonderful to hear. I'm always grateful to hear that. If you ever get tired, just let me know. We can just doze off and, just relax and stuff. It's, like I say, it is pretty late here. But I'm pretty comfy with our little kind of DIY mattress and stuff that we got going here. It's pretty darn comfy. I wonder if it's just comfy and beautiful to look at in the day. I certainly hope so. I might come down here again sometime just to chill, unwind, stuff like that. I think we could both do with that, don't you think? Yeah, no doubt about that, for sure. Not saying you have to go with me each and every time, I'm just saying, like, I might go solo if I ever feel blue, but it's still wonderful that we got to go here together today. It really is wonderful, and, you're really, really wonderful, too. I really do think highly of you, It's true. I'm not sure if I've told you before. I'm not 100% sure at least, but I think you've really kind of injected a lot of, good stuff into my life. It's been wonderful spending time with you, and I just hope that we get to keep, making more cool memories together. You really are, my best friend after all, and I'm not expecting you to reciprocate. I'm sure you've got plenty of friends out there, but my point still remains that You've made quite sorry, I get a bit nervous when I'm being open and honest. You've made quite a positive impact on me, and I just keep going home each day whenever we spend time together, and it just makes me kind of reconsider things and, get me to count my blessings, after all. I wouldn't have thought that anyone would have been my friend, especially with my kind of weird appearance. Do you know how many people walk around with eyes like these? Yeah, exactly, it's rare. Next to impossible to find anyone with mechanical eyes like mine. I think that just puts people off. Maybe that and my kind of shy demeanor, and I guess I got a pretty funky kind of dress style that probably makes people probably feel a bit weirded out by me, but you don't seem to kind of judge me for that or make me feel conscious about any of that. It's a really wonderful feeling, Yeah, I guess I've been through a lot. I guess I've kind of shaped my outlook on things. I can be a bit pessimistic at times. I guess being like a kind of loner for such a long time. I mean, sure, I had a good upbringing with my parents, and they get along well with me, but never really kind of fitted in. I guess that made me an easy target for a lot of kind of people in school and stuff. They didn't get along with me at all. They, made me kind of the butt of a lot of jokes and bullying and stuff. It's really nasty. I still managed to, make some friends online. There's a lot of cool people I'd love to introduce you to in, some of my chat rooms or something. I think they've kind of, probably been through, kind of ran through all stuff. Sorry, I'm slipping over my words. It's a byproduct of me being that thing when I'm shy and I feel like I'm opening up. I'm talking too much. Shut up, Dub. Shut up. You're talking too much. Oh, you definitely sure? Are you definitely sure that you're absolutely okay with me just being open and honest here, and didn't kind of intend to make you some kind of confession booth or anything like that. I just don't really talk about this with anyone else, Right. I understand, but thank you. Thank you for the reassurance. I'm not trying to make you reassure me all the time. I hope you know that. But again, it's just good to be able to find more trustworthy people, Speaking of which, I guess I could tell you what happened when I showed my parents my mechanical eyes. They were freaked out, I tell you. I was really, really nervous. I was genuinely freaked out, and just to explain to them that, it's kind of like a pacemaker, except this is more for my eyesight, and I didn't really explain this to you before, but I was starting to become blind. Not 100% sure why, but, sitting around on the computer all day certainly didn't help, but that's not the cause, obviously. But this was a pretty important kind of surgery I ended up doing. I didn't do the surgery myself. It was getting a guy that I told you a while ago to do it for me, and, did a pretty dangerous job for him. Plucking out that little interesting piece of treasure. I guess that's kind of how we treated it, like a piece of treasure than anything else. Getting that from that weird place that I visited a long time ago. I do that sometimes. It's how I pay rent. Get some good money out of it, I tell ya. Yeah, it's a bit confusing for people who don't know exactly where I get this money from, and I have to be secretive, especially the tax man. And also people wondering why I'm not getting a job in retail. My parents keep telling me I should just get a job in retail or something. I'd done that before, but I was really not comfortable with it. I was just kind of a awkward mess a lot, especially when people just got really angry and grumpy and they just take it all out on you. It wasn't my forte. But, I had to be out of all that stuff. glad to be making a decent enough living just to get by and looking after myself a bit better, and especially with these new eyes, of course. Well, they're not that new, certainly not recently. I try to explain that to my parents, but they just kind of were still kind of surprised by it all, a little freaked out. But they did reassure me and say that they loved me and all that, and I loved them, and I was grateful, and I guess I've talked about you about 12, 13 times, probably more. I had a lot of good things to say about the times we spent together and all the cool stuff we've done. I hope you don't mind about that. Okay, that's a big reassurance. Sorry, I'm getting kind of sleepy. You ever feel like you want to be walked home or need a taxi, just don't be afraid to wake me up. Just give it a little shake on the shoulder and I'll wake up. I'll walk you home or take a cab with you home, anything like that. It's your choice. Well, I really hope you sleep well. If you feel like you're gonna sleep anytime soon, I hope you sleep well, have a lovely rest and relaxing dreams, and enjoy the sounds of the beach washing away all your problems.